What's up, my people? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Trix Forex here again, and I'm here to share with you the next episode of flipping my $100 cent account to $100,000, and this is going to be episode 3 and 4. Guys, I'm so sorry I was not able to post last week. It was due to unforeseen circumstances that were beyond my control, and there was nothing I could do about it. So you guys should please bear with me. So this is going to be episode 3 and episode 4 combined, but it's not going to be long at all because I've already taken you guys through introduction and the kind of setups I take. So I'm just going to take you guys through the recaps as fast as possible. So this video shouldn't be more than 10 minutes, maximum 15 minutes, so that you guys will be able to watch through as quick as possible. So in this episode, by the grace of God, we have been able to pass phase 1, and we could have passed phase 2. That passed with the episode in episode 3 that I was supposed to post. We would have passed phase 3, but based on some major losses I took during NFP, we dropped back to the early phases of phase 2. Though we are in phase 2, we would have passed phase 2, but we are still in phase 2. So hopefully this week we are in right now. This is Monday. This week we are in right now. We'll be able to pass phase 2 and possibly pass phase 3. That is also possible based on the refinement I've done with my strategy, because as I'm taking this challenge, I'm beginning to learn some new things and putting myself in a better position while taking my entry in the market. So we should be able to pass phase 2 this week by God's grace, and possibly phase 3. That is also very much possible, and I will be glad if that happens. But you know, Forex is a game of probability. But yeah, we are past phase 1, and I'm glad to share that with you guys despite the losses and everything. As you can see, this is my screen right here, and these were the losses I took both the 3rd and the 4th week, like the 3rd episode and the 4th episode. So you can see the losses were still more than the wins, but at the same time we are still up. This is the game of proper risk management and risk to reward ratio. Proper risk management combined with a good risk to reward ratio. This is what is making this thing work for me. If not, if I haven't added all those things, all those demographics together, all those data, I might not have passed phase 1 with all these kind of losses. Probably if my strategy was just the 1:2 base strategy, I might be in a drawdown. So I might not have lost the account, but I might not have passed phase 1. But based on the fact that my strategy can give me a risk reward of at least the 1:4, it is helping me pass all these phases. And sometimes I take some losses in a row. That is what is giving me those drawdowns, because by now we would have passed phase 2. I would have been heading to, in fact, I was about around $380. I think I was around $380 when I took those losses during NFP. I was on the wrong side of the market, but I saw what I did wrong. I eventually saw what I did wrong. So those were the things I tried to refine. You know, I'm still a growing trader. So those were the things I refined, and this week is going to be massive. As you can see, I'm in a gold trade at the moment. I'm in this trade at the moment. Let me quickly take you guys through my MT5. You can see I'm in the trade at the moment. This is live trade. This is $20. You can see this is $20 profit at the moment, and we are targeting about $70. That's our take profit right there. So I'm in this trade currently at the moment. I'm in this trade on my MT5, and I'm still looking forward to some other trades on GBP USD, Euro USD, and USD JPY. So the 3rd week and the 4th week, we took 6 losses on gold. Let me just dive straight into it. Don't let us waste any more time. So I took 6 losses on gold, and we had 1 break even. 3 losses on GBP USD, and we had 1 win. Then 7 losses on Euro USD. I traded Euro USD a lot because it was bringing my setup a lot. But we had 7 losses, 1 break even, and 1 win. Then on USD JPY, we had 2 losses, 1 break even, and 1 win as well. Then on Nasdaq, we lost the trade. Though some of these losses, as you can see on gold and Euro USD, those are where I was taking losses too much, but those are where my strategies were printing back to back. I was seeing some sign of entries, but most of them were fake outs that I was not paying attention to. But after doing some back testing, I discovered why I was being taken out unnecessarily. So I refined that throughout last week. Those time I was not posting. I was doing some refinements on back testing, rigorous back testing. I must tell you, rigorous back testing to know, because everything was working fine before I started this challenge. So I did some rigorous back testing and I discovered what I was doing wrong. So now things have gotten better. I've added algorithm analysis to my trading, so it's going to be helping me a lot to know the actual directional bias of the market instead of just trying to like figure it out. Using that algorithmic analysis helps me have a higher win rate. Like it gives me a probable, like the highest probability of the direction that the market might likely go to. So with multiple confirmations, that also helps my trade go more you'll be helping my trades go more in profit than all these losses. So you will be seeing lesser losses in coming weeks. Like the losses won't be as much as this guy is right here. So I'm just going to take you through my chart so that you guys can see all the trades I took. I'm not going to be going through the analysis. You are just going to be seeing the all the P&Ls basically, because that's what I'm doing in this challenge. I'm not trying to teach you how I trade or anything like that. If you want to learn how I trade, you have to come for my personal mentorship. So I'm just going to take you guys through those trades. Then by the way, the trade I analyzed on I think was Euro USD. I took that trade on Euro USD. That was upper week, the second episode. That trade went straight to take profit. This particular trade right here, it went straight to take profit. I took it on Euro USD. I was not able to take it on USD JPY, but I predicted it in that previous video, in my last video. If you have not watched my last video, go and watch it. I predicted this move. I was not able to take it on gold here because price didn't come back to my entry zone. So but I was able to take it on Euro USD. I was able to take the trade on Euro USD and I banked a lot of profit. So that pushed us forward a whole lot. So this was the trade right here. You can see it was part of my video, that last video I posted, the second video I posted. So that was a good one. It was a very, very good trade. I held because I was sure of the direction of the market and it paid off. I would have made much on USD JPY as well, but I was already tapped in. But because I was trying to refine my entry, I was not tapped. You can see the arrow line I drew in the last video. It was part of the last video before this gap happened. I was telling you guys that the gap might just gap up a little to tap me and then go in my favor, but instead it gapped down, pulled back, then didn't come back to my entry. So I would have made a lot of profit here as well on USD JPY. So let's go back to gold. Let me take you guys through the trades I took on gold. So it's just going to be a very quick recap, no time wasting, nothing to waste. So these were the first two losses. Don't mind this. This were the analysis I do for my strategy. They were in the first video. So if you want to see how I trade, you can go to the first video. At least you have a glimpse and an idea of what I am doing. So these were the first two losses I took on gold. I was trying to buy gold here because I saw a lower time frame confirmation for my entry, and I took two entries on gold. One was a tight stop loss and one was a bigger SL. Although I was risking the same amount, I always risk the same amount no matter the size of my SL. If I'm risking $10 on a probably 10 pips SL, if the SL is 15 pips or 20 pips, I'm still going to be risking $10. I'll just reduce my lot sizing. So these were the first two trades I took on gold. They were loss. Then I took another loss here on gold. I was trying to buy gold. You can see it's almost the same pattern. It is almost the same pattern on all the entries I took. It was almost the same pattern. So I was looking forward for price to, just go up like that. That was what I was looking out for. You could see here too, it was the same thing, no difference, the same pattern. I was looking for a buy here, it don't work out. Then the next trade actually worked out perfectly. 1 to 5 hour, 1 to 5, perfect 1 to 5. But I chickened out of the trade. I didn't even know why I chickened out of the trade. I can't remember why I chickened out, but I chickened out of that trade. I really don't know why. I really do not know why, to be honest. You could see the trade worked out perfectly, perfectly. But I chickened out. I made, I think, $3 or $4 on that trade, but I would have made more. But I chickened out of that trade and was very, very sad. So here, price was consolidating, and I was looking for a sell, another sell in this area. But at the end of the day, when I was online, I saw a bias of someone I respect so much in the forex industry. So I decided to change my bias to a buy. So instead of me taking a sell, I took a buy on all my major pairs, my GBP related, GBP USD, Euro USD, gold. Then I took a sell on USD JPY in this same position. That was why you guys saw those massive losses. At this point, before this happened, we were already at, I think, $350 or $380. But because I changed my bias, because it was someone I respected. In fact, they had already opted out of the trade. Meanwhile, I was taking a buy, and all those setup, both on gold, loss, GBP USD loss, Euro USD loss, USD JPY loss. You get, so next time I'm not going to be doing that. No matter the respect I have for that person, my bias is my bias, and based on what I know now, it is giving me more confidence and more confirmation for my strategy that what I'm doing is working. So I took another loss here on gold. I was trying to sell gold as usual. The same pattern. You can see a bounce off of a demand zone. See the reaction. I look for my confirmation on the lower time frame, but this one, before price even started moving, I was already taken out of the trade. So this was another setup I wanted to take on NFP during NFP. Okay, did I mention NFP in the last one? That last one was not NFP, but it was a news. I don't know if it's CPI, I think. So this one was NFP. So this one was like personal bias. It was a sell. But why I decided to take the sell was because the last time I took the buy, because of someone I respected, this one, it went against me. So I just decided, okay, I'm going for my bias, but I did not wait for my confirmation. That was the mistake I made. That was the only mistake I made on this one. I did not wait for my confirmation, and I took a loss. So that was what happened here. So that was the recap on gold. Those are the basic recap on gold. I'm in this current trade on gold right now. So I'm going to go to GBP USD. You guys should see what I did the last 2 weeks on GBP USD. I don't want this video to be too long at all. Nothing long. I'm just taking you guys through everything. So GBP USD as well. This was the trade. Okay, I was able to bank on this on GBP USD. I held this on GBP USD. That was the same trade on gold that did not come back to retest, and on USD JPY that has retested, but I was trying to refine my zone. So that one has gone. So this was one I took on GBP USD. It was a buy. I was looking for a buy. A bounce off. The bounce off here was from a higher time frame supply zone. So I got my lower time frame confirmation in trade, but at the end of the day, we took a loss here. Then we took, I think, okay, we won here. This was a very, very massive win. This was a very, very massive win. I think we had $80 something on this one, because I was already up around $300 when I took this trade. So I was having a higher risk because I had already passed phase 1. So with phase 2, I was supposed to increase my lot sizing. So that was why I took this particular buy. I was able to bank on this. Sell. So we made profit from this sell, massive profit. I'm going to be posting the screenshots of the trades on MT5. I'm going to be posting it on the side of this video as I usually do. So then we took this buy. This was the buy that I told you that I changed my bias because of someone I respected, and it happened on gold. On, as I mentioned, I don't want to be repeating myself. So then which other trade did I take? Okay, I took this on GBP USD as well. I think it was a loss. Yeah, no, was it? I can't remember. I think it was a loss. I think I took a loss, or probably I went up. Okay, it was a small scalp on GBP USD. But I'm going to post the screenshot. You are going to see if it was a loss or a small scalp. I can't remember. Probably a breaking, but I can't remember. So this is what I'm anticipating on GBP USD at the moment. I'm still waiting for all my necessary confirmations. This is what I'm anticipating on GBP USD. So let's move to Euro USD quickly. The video is already too long. So this was the first two losses I took. The third week, which was supposed to be the third episode, I took this loss, saw a bounce off of the supply zone, got my confirmation entry. I even took two entries on this one, and I got stopped out on both. But market eventually went straight into my direction. That it was really emotionally draining that day. My bias was right, but my positioning was wrong. So it was the positioning that was my major problem. The positioning, my positioning. Bias was not really the major problem, though it was still part of it, but the major problem was positioning. So I got stopped out here. So that was part of the reason why I did that back testing and everything. But now everything has been refined and everything can only get better from here. So I took another sell here. I made a lot of profit. This was one of the ones I took on GBP USD. I also made $83 or $82 here. I can't remember, but I'm going to be posting it. I can't remember most of this trade because they are trades I took like 2 weeks ago or a week ago. So I'm just going through them for you guys to see what I did and how we achieved what we achieved so far. So then here we took 2 losses here as well. You can see, if you see my screenshot, my P&L, you will see that my lot sizing and my stop losses were like the maximum amount I was risking was consistent. Is either I'm risking $8, $9, $10, $8, $9, $10, sometimes even 7 point something dollars. So even if I hit stop loss, it's still the same range. But if I win, I'm making $50, $80, I'm making $40, $30 like that. That's because my wins are more than my losses. That is why I'm moving forward. So that's the game of forex. It's up and down, up and down. But when you are down, when the hit is not too much, and when you are up, you are pushing massively, you will keep going forward no matter what. It's the same thing as life. What we have in life, when you are going through life, it's still filled with ups and downs, so you have no option. So here I took another loss. This was I think this was the one I followed. No, yeah, it was. I followed the guru, the forex mentor, and I got burnt. So here we had another loss. This was the last trade I took last week on Euro USD, and we took another loss. NFP. Yeah, I think this is NFP. So we took another loss. So here is my bias on Euro USD, guys. If you want to take the trade, if you feel like taking the trade, here is my bias on Euro USD. I'm trying to take a buy, but I'm still yet to see all my confirmations. But when I get my confirmations, probably I'm going to post in the Telegram free Telegram channel, because I'm not really getting reactions, so I've not been posting there lately. But probably when the channel starts growing, I'm going to be posting more trades in there, because there's not much reaction because I'm just starting. So hopefully when people start seeing results, they'll get to join. So we'll see how that goes. So that was all for Euro USD. So let's go to USD JPY. So on USD JPY, you see I didn't get up in, as I mentioned earlier. So that was that one. Here I took a loss here. I was looking for a sell, then I was looking for a buy here. I think I chickened out of this trade as well. I chickened out, or I got broken even. Probably it was a break even, then price went straight into my direction. But that happens, it's normal. Then I banked on this one as well. I think I made $50 or so. I'm just calling the numbers, I can't remember, but I'm going to be posting all the screenshots. You're going to be seeing it. So I think I made a killing here. You can see my risk to reward ratio: 1:4, 1:5, 1:6, like that. That's what I'm looking for. But when I'm taking losses back to back, probably I had 2 losses in a row, 3 losses in a row, then I win again, maybe like 2 wins will recover everything, and I'll still be pushing up, pushing higher. So that's how I've been doing this thing. But now the losses will reduce drastically. You guys are going to see the losses is going to reduce so much, because the environment I did now is quite different. It's quite crazy. So this is the last trade I took on USD JPY, and it was a loss during an FP. So that's that for that. So I'm trying to rush this video as fast as possible. You guys can see it's not like I want it to be long deliberately, but trade recap normally takes a little time to cover all the trades you take and everything. So let's see, episode 3 combined with episode 4. If it was one episode, I think we should be maybe around, this video should be around 12 minutes or 15 minutes maximum. But But anyways, this is my bias on USD This is my bias. I'm still waiting for all my confirmations, necessary confirmations. On Nasdaq, we only took a loss. There was not much setup. I've not been trading Nasdaq lately. I've not been really trading lately. The way it's printing, I'm not really feeling it. So I took a loss there. That was the only trade I took, and I took a loss. And this is my bias on it. If everything works out as planned, right? Everything works out as planned, I'm looking for a buy at the moment, but I might not trade it. But you see, GBP USD gold, USD and USD JPY, those are my major pairs that I trade. So this is about it, guys. This is going to be like almost the end of the video. So if you like this sort of content, guys, please do well to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Do well to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Let's grow this channel together. Please, I would like you guys to support me on this challenge, because it's going to be a big win for me, a very, very big win, guys. So please do well to share this video as much as possible. You guys should support me in any way. Drop your location in the comment section. Drop where you are watching me from. If you have watched this video up to this moment, drop where you are watching from, and in coming days, in coming weeks, or in coming months, I could be dropping some gems, probably some giveaways. You don't know. You never can tell, you know, because if I win this challenge, probably I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So you guys should please do well to comment as much as possible. Probably my best commenter, whatever, is going to win something. I don't know, but you guys should try and share this video, like and subscribe, comment where you are watching from. So this is going to be the end of this video, guys. So I'm going to be seeing you guys next week. So while you guys see how I traded all these setups next week, either we have wins, losses or break even, whichever one, you guys are going to be seeing everything unfiltered. So I'm going to be calling it a day here, guys. This video is already 22 minutes. I'm so sorry. So bless up, guys. I'm going to be catching you guys next week. Peace out.